Contrary to popular belief, most of my training is done at very close ranges. Anywhere from that 3 to 7 yard range is where I spend the majority of my time. But most people say, why would you do that? You really can't miss at that range. That's the point. You see, what I do is what they call in Turkish archery, torba training, or in the West, they refer to it as blind bale training. Essentially, what you're working on is your form. That is your entire goal of that training process, is getting your form as perfect as possible so you really don't mess up when you're shooting. With this sort of work, we're trying to build a consistency in our archery so every single shot is exactly the same. In doing so, this creates a consistency in our draw. So when we're shooting at 5 yards versus say 40 or 50 yards, everything is exactly the same except our point of aim where we hold our arrow. So essentially all we're doing is adjusting our elevation up and down. We don't have to worry about any windage because our form is locked in and perfect on every single shot. For most people, when they're shooting their bow, they get caught up in this ego game where oh, I don't want to shoot that close. I'm going to look weak or I'm going to look silly. That's not what's important. The important is you're getting the correct reps every single time you draw your bow. And in order to do that effectively, you need to employ torba training or blind bale training into your traditional archery training program immediately if you want to make strides and hit those shots super accurate at longer ranges and get good, effective shots when you're hunting.